Everybody, Tim here for another DC animated original movie, Deathstroke, Knights and Demons, which I don't even know. Like, if you look at the DC animated original movies, this does not show up in that list. It's like its own little thing, and it's really kind of weird because it was supposed to be like this 12-episode miniseries. The first episode came out, and they were like, nope, we're pulling it. And then they turned it into this movie. So, I don't know. I'm kind of more interested. Like, if they had done the whole show, what would it have been like? Michael Chiklis plays the voice of Deathstroke, aka Slade Wilson. Fantastic actor. So many people talk about, like, The Shield, or even, like, him playing Ben in the Fantastic Four movies. Honestly, I go all the way back to, like, The Commish. So, I mean, that's kind of showing my age a little bit. But I think he's a fantastic actor. I know relatively little about Slade Wilson. I know a lot of the jokes, like, because everybody compares him to, like, Wade Wilson, aka Deadpool, and they both use swords. I know this is going to sound stupid, y'all, but, like, I drink a lot. Like, you can kind of see it today. But, I get Deathstroke and Deadshot mixed up for whatever reason in my mind. And I really don't like Deadshot. Like, I absolutely don't like him. Like, he's just a sniper. But, like, Deathstroke does have more of a character. I also try to remember Deathstroke is more associated with, like, Son of Batman and Damian and Ra's al Ghul, stuff like that. So in this movie, we get to see Jericho, we get to see Rose, which my only knowledge of them comes from the live-action show Titans for season 2. Honestly, had never heard of Jericho or Rose before that. So, because I've seen season 2 of that show, it really set me up for this movie. I do have the ability, because I read so many comics and I watch so many movies, to separate it. I'm like, they're clearly, like, different. Like, that's a different Jericho, a different Rose. But it was kind of interesting. Either I didn't know, or I had completely forgotten, or this is unique, that Deathstroke actually has a healing ability. Never actually realized that before, so that was kind of interesting. The Bronze Tiger makes an appearance in this. The only time, I never had heard of the Bronze Tiger ever before. And the only time I'd ever heard of him before was in, like, it was in a DC movie. It was like the Arkham Asylum or the Hell to Pay Suicide Squad, or it was one of those. And the Bronze Tiger shows up. And it's like the Justice League Dark. I don't remember. But I was like, oh my god, I don't know who this is. And then when they introduced the Bronze Tiger, I was like, I know him now. So that was kind of fun. But overall, I do feel like the movie does kind of drag a little bit. It starts out really kind of interesting, very predictable who Jericho and Rose and stuff like that is. And then the ending seems very odd. If you take 13 episodes and you shorten it down to an hour and a half, it's gonna feel odd. Unless this is literally just the first 2 episodes. I don't know. The world may never know. But I did enjoy it. I thought it was a lot of fun, and I'm kind of curious to see where they go with it. Like I said, it's if you go to, like, Wikipedia and you look up, like, all of the DC animated movies, because it's really kind of frustrating, because I consider myself a big fan, because I do all of this unnecessary, like, work to look into this. And some people will be like, oh, I'm going to watch all the DC animated movies. I'm going to start with Mask of the Phantasm. No, that is a Timverse DC extended animated universe, like Batman the Animated Series movie. That's not a DC animated universe movie. That started with Superman Doomsday. That is the first one. That's where it begins. So, like, and even since then, some things are part of it, some things aren't. Like, I did the review for Justice League Lost in Time. That's not a DC animated universe movie. It's a DC movie, and it's animated, but it's not under this umbrella of this production. So, it's so weird, and it's so wonky, but I saw it out there, so I was like, fuck it, we gotta watch it. So, curious what people think about this one for Deathstroke. 13 episodes into an hour movie. What did you guys think? Please let me know. I'd love to discuss it. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for subscribing, and I will see you guys next time.